Some people, they may envy you, follow you on Insta just to pre you. The way they go chat rubbish, chat rubbish.
Hey my beautiful danties, how are you all doing today? As for me, I'm doing fantabulous. Thanks for asking. Today is another African food mukbang, but guess what though? I found the real fufu. I know you'll be like, yeah, but you've been having fufu all this while. No, that hasn't been fufu. That has been pando yam, made with yam. But today we're having fufu, which is made with cassava flour. I know some people will still be arguing in the comments section, but cassava is made from, fufu is made from cassava. Poundo yam, which is the white stuff that you guys see me eat with the solid white food, that is made from yam flour. We call it poundo yam. If it's originally made if it's made as it's supposed to be from yam, then it's called pounded yam. Anyway, I don't want to take too much of your time. Let's get it started. I know you guys want to see it up close and personal. I used a lot of leftover soup from the ewedu and the okra, but the red turkey stew, this is not turkey, this is pork, is fresh. So come closer and see it for yourself, baby. Looks up close and personal. That's the okra. It's a leftover, that's why it's become a little brown and not as green. And that is the ewedu, the leftover that I've had at home as well. And this is a fresh made red pork stew. And right there is the fufu. I don't know if you guys can see the consistency. Okay, you can see the consistency, like it's really gooey. Alright, so today, as usual, my fufu is in my blanket. Let me get it out. Oh dear. Oh dear, it's right here. And I'm sure most of you are wondering, why does she always put it in a blanket? So it can stay hot, baby. You want to eat your solid food hot. I got two here, big one and small one. Of course I'm going to go with the big one. Are you kidding? And also, some people were asking in the comment section about how I eat all this African food and don't get fat. I don't know if you guys have been listening, but I said a lot in my videos that I do intermittent fasting. So that had helped me. I haven't been faithful with it for a while now, but intermittent fasting helps a lot. You can literally eat whatever you want if you can sacrifice some eating. I had to move the jug away. I feel like it was blocking the light. So let me dish out the soup. So I brought out two of the soup because, like I said, it's a leftover, so I didn't really know which one I wanted with the fufu. So this is okra and this is ewedu. So I think I'm going to go with the ewedu today. And I hope you guys can see it because the camera is really far away and I can't see what's going on. Like, I can't see anything. Let me put this on the side. And also, that is part of why last time you guys were screaming about my earring that was falling off. That was hilarious. I couldn't see because, like I said, the camera is so far off. So I'm going to dish out the red turkey. Red. Why do I keep calling turkey? This is actually pork today. Ooh, look at that. It looks really big, but it's actually bone and the meat on it. And this time I bought a pork just like my grandmother likes it. She likes the skin. The skin of the pork is absolutely delicious. Can you guys see that? The skin is right there. Oh, I love it. It reminds me so much of my grandmother from my father's side, that is. I think I need more red stew because you all know I'm a red stew head. Yep. So let's move everything to the side so you guys can see it properly. Oh my god, this is my first time eating fufu, real fufu, in 14 years or 15 years since I've left Nigeria. I haven't had real fufu and it looked like this. Oh my god, it was so hard to make though because fufu is very good. And I know some people even still eat starch, but this is not starch, this is actually fufu. Starch, I don't know how to eat. It's from, I think the Igbo people eat starch, but I'm Yoruba. And I know I've told you before that Nigeria is actually distributed into 3 main languages or 3 main culture, but those cultures are subtitled into smaller culture. But I know today I'm drinking mango punch, so I just mixed it myself into this big ass jug. Okay, let's pray before we go on. Father, in Jesus' name, bless this food, O Lord, for Christ's sake. Those that do not have, please provide for them. And those that do have, please continue to provide for them. Let this video bring smiles to many faces. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Alright, and I got my Labuda hand washing bowl here. The famous orange bowl. I think we should I eat it from the plastic or should I eat it from the bowl? I usually eat it from the bowl. Let's eat it from the plastic today. I'm just going to spread it open. I hope you guys can see. It basically looks like that. I'm going to put my hand in the soup, right, to show you the consistency. Look at how gooey this is. Oh my god, look. It's basically like starch. Because I had to check again. I'm like, did I buy starch or did I buy fufu? You know? So, but it is fufu, but it's just really gooey and it's really hard to make. The struggle was real. That's all I gotta say. Oh, let's get on to it because I'm starving. Oh my god, look. Okay, I need more soup on my finger because I can basically not roll it. I can't roll it with my, because I like rolling my solid food. Oh my god, it basically feels like starch. And it doesn't feel original like it is back home, honestly. I feel like most of the African, most of the African food we buy here is not as original as when we are back home. But hey, half bread is better than none. It basically doesn't really taste as fufu. I don't know what they mixed into the mixture, honestly. Because I bought it as in a bag, like the dry flour. But I feel like they mixed this up with something, or I don't know. Bro, this is the first time I'm having fufu in 14 years since I left Nigeria. Yeah, and all of these things might look the same, but they are all different. I know all of you, some of you are like, oh, everything she eats basically is the same. No. Fufu is different from poundo yam, which is different from amala, which is the black stuff that I eat, which is different from eba, which is also made from cassava but in a different kind of way. I know it's very confusing. Unless you're really from Nigeria, you will probably be like, it sounds the same to me. It's the process of making them that is different. And I haven't had pork in a long time. Actually, it tastes really good with the ewedu, which is the green one, instead of the okra. I'm glad I picked the ewedu instead. And honestly, eating it from the plastic bag, actually, I don't know, the taste feels good. Let me taste this. Ooh, my mouth is leaking today, yo. Excuse me. Okay. Ooh. Oh my god, can you guys see this gooiness here? Why does it remind me so much of starch? I wonder how they make starch. Igbo people, if you're here, please put it in the description box down below. What is starch made of? Is it also made from cassava? And I've never had starch before. It's more of an Igbo food. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I know like Yoruba don't eat starch. We usually just eat fufu or eba or amala. Starch is more of an Igbo food. And I want to try Igbo delicacies so bad. But I don't have no Igbo friend around me. But hey, I can always learn from YouTube. If I really want to learn how to, if I really want to know how to make it, or if I want to make it. I'm laughing because I'm thinking, let me start eating the beef or pork before somebody start yelling at me like, eat your pork. I'm just used to, you know, finishing my food before touching the beef. Because my grandmother has really installed that in me, you know. That's why they usually say, train up a child in the way you should go. When you train up a child in a particular way when they're young, it sticks to them. for a long, long time. Look at how huge that is. It is so big, but as you can see, it's just a lot of bone and then meat on it. Okay, first bite. Not really first bite because I stole some of it while I was boiling it. But I know it's really good. Oh. I'm usually not a pork lover. I only like them when they have the skin on it. Which is how my grandmother likes it. If it doesn't have skin on it, my grandmother won't eat it. And I feel like that's the only most delicious part of the pork. Oh, also, someone was like, oh, we're tired of seeing your red sauce. Make something else. I'm like, dum, listen. Red stew as a Yoruba, red stew goes with a whole lot of stuff. You use red stew for most of our okele. I'm not saying all, I'm saying most. Because it also depends on the house, whatever house you came out from, in the sense that what you grew up on, like what your parents like most, or what you like as an individual. We eat red stew with okra soup, ewedu, even vegetable soup, even egusi soup, abula, all of these things you need red stew. Okay, maybe with the egusi soup or vegetable soup, some people do not use red stew, but for me personally, I love my red stew. Like, I can't eat basically much without red stew, the red stew. Like, honey, you don't have to watch it if you don't want to see the red stew no more. Once you see the red stew in the thumbnail, you don't have to click on it. But for me, red stew is gonna be most of my recipe. But that's just the way it is, baby. The okra, there's something we call ilalasepo, which is okra mixed with the sauce and spice. You don't have to eat that with the red sauce. But for me, even with that, I like red sauce with it because I'm just addicted to red soup. I feel like it doesn't taste the same with the egusi or efforiro. Without the red stew, I don't enjoy it much. So sorry, but not sorry. A lot of red stew is gonna be featured on my channel. And also, like I said, as a Yoruba girl, we use red sauce in a whole lot of things. I feel like Igbo people don't. And it was I think the lady that commented that was Jamaican. Maybe she just didn't understand the concept, but it is just part of the culture, and me as an individual, I like red sauce. Yorubas eat a lot of red sauce. Even with our rice, you need red sauce. I mean, you don't need it if you're eating with a vegetable soup. But most of the time, we need red sauce for a lot of things. Listen, once you have red sauce in your house, as a Yoruba girl, you have a lot of variety. Like, you can cook anything with it. Anything goes with it. If you have red sauce. If you have red sauce in your house, you're like a rich person. Like, literally, you won't go hungry. Because you can make pasta with it, you can make rice with it. But if you just have ilalasepo, which is like okra mixed with the red sauce, you can't eat that with rice. I know some people that eat their rice with okra. And I'm not talking about the individual okra. I'm talking about this kind of okra that is like blended together like this. Some people eat it with their rice. I tried it one time, I didn't like it at all. I don't like my rice slimy and stuff. And for me, the only time sliminess is allowed is when I'm eating ukili like this. Not something I'm using a spoon to eat. I hope I make sense. I know I'm talking a lot in this video. I'm just trying to clarify a lot of things with you, because people, they'll be like, you talk too much. Oh, she's still talking. This is new to a lot of people. Okay, so you have to explain. This is African culture. A lot of people are not exposed to it. A lot of people don't even know what we eat. So please let me explain, okay? Don't be mad, Charlie. Sorry, I have to scrape off all my meat out of this bone, okay? So, because this is a monstrous bone, I can't actually crack this unless I don't want. I'm gonna be left with no teeth in my mouth. You have to go in, baby, go in. Ooh, that was delish. I can't wait to go home to eat the original food, because I don't know what they mix with this one. It's really, really gooey. Naturally, fufus are gooey, but I don't remember if it's this gooey. And someone is gonna get mad that I called my food gooey. Like, what other way do you explain that? That's a freaking fly all over. What the? Get your bumbuckle. Like, what other verb or do you use to describe this? Is it not good? Like, it is literally gooey. I don't know what to tell you. Like, people. You need to see this deliciousness. Yeah. You guessed it. I want more red sauce. With the pork skin too. That's right. Whew. Excuse me, extremely full. Okay? But this tastes so good. The only thing that I'm not happy about is I didn't put a lot of sauce. Not sauce, spice. When I'm eating, I like doing. That's how I enjoy my food. I'm telling you, like, I like that. Like, basically swirling balls. That's how I like my food. I feel like it's more enjoyable that way. Am I weird for liking my food that way? Ooh, we have like 2 more portions, or maybe even 3. And I might be talking so fast in this video. I apologize. I'm just trying to tell you so many things in a short period, because I don't want this video to be too long, because you guys have crucified me that my videos are so long. Right, wow. You can't satisfy people, man. Like, how do I tell you a whole story time and eat in less than 20 minutes? Like, they'll be like, oh, shorten your video, but we still want the story time and we still want you to eat. Like, I'm not a freaking robot. I'm human like you. That is impossible. Like, right now, I want to tell you guys so many things, but I can't. Because I'm trying to make this video too short. I'm really short for you. But trying to say some things at the same time. I don't know what to do with some of y'all. But for those that really support, I really love you a lot, though. And I try to make you guys happy, even when it's inconvenient for me, you know? Because let's not lie. Those are the reason why I'm here. If you guys didn't watch it, I won't make these videos, right? But anyway, I'm done with my fufu now. That was delish. My first time eating fufu in 14 years. Amazing. Did it taste exactly like the one I ate when I was at home? No. Is half bread better than none? Yes. But making this fufu no easy, man. Make I no lie. Oh, you know what? I probably should make a mukbang one day speaking pidgin English. Will you guys like that? Because what I just said right now was pidgin English. Make I no lie. Like, it's literally English, but like, it's broken. Broken in English. You call it broken English or pidgin English. Igbos call it pidgin English. We call it broken English. That would be fun. Nigerian food mukbang in pidgin English. Woo! I'll do that one time soon. Hopefully you guys will understand what I'm talking about. I keep checking my earrings to make sure they're not falling. Like on my last African food mukbang. The food was so good, it knocked the earrings out of my ears, and I didn't even know till the end of the video. Like, I didn't know at all. But the camera is so far, I can't really see because somebody, yes, you're right. She guessed it. She said, did you buy a new lens? Because I did a new camera. I bought a new lens so that you guys can see the zoom in. But the thing is, it's a fixed lens. So I have to make it really far for you to be able to see my face. I don't know. I'm still learning how to operate it, so we'll see how it goes. But thank you guys for telling me though. Like literally 85% of the comments were people telling me, your earrings are falling. You guys are so cute. I'm telling you, I love you, man. Honestly. And thank you so much for all your best wishes on my previous video concerning my me buying a car. I really appreciate you guys. And I apologize for if the light is not good. I'm still trying to work with this new camera. Plus I have lights. I bought lights for you, but to set it up, man. This is my tiny ass apartment. To set things up here and have to pack them again, I know I said in my previous video, it's a pain in the ass. Because my apartment is just too small. Excuse me. Let me start laughing at myself now with this tiny ass apartment that I live in, because last year I was laughing at myself for buying a bicycle. And a year later I bought a car. So let me start laughing at myself for owning a really small apartment. Next year, who knows, I'm gonna buy a house. So you know, my apartment is too tiny, man. Where do they do that? Who lives in a freaking tiny apartment like this? Shade. I need a house. Honestly, strength and power in your words. Like even this year, I said it so many times. I need a car, man. I need a car. I'll just think about it like I need a car. I'll just randomly say, even when someone was driving me around, I'll be like, I need a car, because I just hated the way they were acting because they were driving me around. Like they basically felt like I owe them. I mean, I appreciate them driving me around and stuff, but it's it's complicated. Maybe I'll tell you guys the story one day. And I just got tired of it. I'm like, I need my freedom, man. I need me a car. And I kept saying I need a car, but I didn't know there's power in words. And before I know it, I own a car. So I might keep saying I need a house. Okay, not just any house. I need a mansion. Let's turn into a mansion. I need a mansion. I need so many rooms, because honestly, I need a room to record permanently and so many things. Like, yeah. So you to start professing your words, okay? Whatever you need, start saying it out. Start saying it out, because you never know what angel is passing by. Because honestly, when I got that car, I didn't think I was going to be approved at all. Maybe I'll talk about it in my next video. Credits is really important. If you want things, see, when I first got to this country, I was like, no, I will never get credit card. I don't want to owe anybody money. I'm going to buy everything in cash. Wrong. If you want to do big things in this part of the country, this is not like Nigeria or Africa that you have to buy everything in cash. This country, you need to build your credit, and to build your credit, you need credit cards. And to buy things in credit, so you pay instrumentally. They want to know how trustworthy you are. You know what? This video is going to be too long. Do you want me to talk about credit building? Like, you can basically have whatever you want in this country if your credit is good. If you guys want me to talk about it in my next video, please talk it down below, because the people will see you having this. You have your own apartment, and your apartment is really nicely furnished, and they'll be like, oh, you have money, or you have a car. Like, oh, you have money. No, you can have all these good, nice things in this part of the country without being rich. Only if your credit is good. But like I said, I'll talk about it in my next video if you guys want. If I have a lot of people talking, a lot of comments saying I should talk about rebuilding credits and how it affects you in this part of the country, that you're in the US or in Canada. I don't know how it is in other part of the world, but I know in Nigeria people usually buy things in cash. But I don't know if they also started this credit building thing, but here it's really important. But that will be a story for another day. Oh, this mango punch though is very refreshing. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. I really love you guys. Until next time, remember, life is what you make it, and remember, there's power in your own words. So speak positivity to yourself today, and into the life of the people you know, into the life of your children, and to the life of your family member. Speak positivity into their lives today. Okay? And say that what you need. What do you need? Oh, I need a car. Lord, I need a car. Oh, Lord, I need a house. Oh, Lord, I need a better job. Keep saying it. Anytime you remember, keep saying it. And of course, work towards it too, you know? Anyway, I love you. Positive vibes only as well. Mwah. Oh, double.